Good morning, good afternoon, depending where you are in the world. Today we are down here at UFC Gym Nottingham. This is a brand new gym and it's the first of its kind here in the UK. I actually came to one of these in Egypt when they first opened it up over there, and they are phenomenal gyms. So it's both UFC fighting, also like bodybuilding, mainstream gym types. So I'm looking forward to getting in and getting a shoulder workout done. Right, enough of me blabbering on. Suki is here, who is the head manager, and he's going to show me around. He was a good friend of mine. We go back quite some time, and he's going to show me the gym, and then we're going to get training. Mate, this will be brilliant.
Yeah, so of course, non-tech pressure therapy. So obviously we're basically over here, allow them to relax. Nortec there for the legs, the arms, hips, of course.
We could try like that.
Yeah, of course, mate. Absolutely.
Good. Oh,
yeah, mate. When this launcher is obviously ideal.
I've not seen it like this before. So the ones I went to, they were like oval. Stick your head out with like this.
No, mate. This is proper state of the art here, where obviously, depending on if you want to get some warm air, then of course just manoeuvre this as well. If you want to get all the way to the top,
We don't want that.
no, mate.
That's a piece of kit then, isn't it?
That's it, mate. But, yeah,
What does that get down to then, cold-wise?
Oh, mate, I tell you what, Nibs, who's our recovery guy, he's in shortly.
Right.
He's going to go over everything himself, just so you know all the fine
Yeah, that'd be
details.
good. Yeah. So I'm
Keep
sure
it
it's like
detail.
minus whatever it is. It's ridiculous.
But,
We'll find out all the technical details later.
I
So-
got a little sweet home.
Yeah, I've got the ice bath, infrared sauna, and jacuzzi.
Yeah.
And I've got like a physio room, whatever physio bed for deep tissue. But yeah, it's all right. I'm doing it every night now.
Just at the house.
It's not as glamorous as you think. It's a shed basically. I built it myself in my garden. Right guys, so we're going to be hitting shoulders today. First exercise is a hammer strength shoulder press, plate loaded. We've done 2 warm-up sets, and now we're going to go into working sets. We're going to do 3 together, and then we're going to do 3 sets single arm. It's a great machine. We're going to make the most of it. One thing we are going to have to do, teach people to put the dumbbells back at the same place. Pet hate of mine. Right guys, so we're moving on to seated side lateral raises. These are good for trying to take the swing out and not using momentum, so it's good for isolation. I'm doing a bit higher volume, so you will see a little bit of swing, but I'm going for the 20 rep range, and it's just a bit more blood volume, a bit more intensity. I went heavy last week, so this week's more about just switching it up, a bit of enjoyment in training. Right guys, so the third exercise, rear delt dumbbell isolated behind the knee. We did 10 reps solid, and then we did 5 pulsating, finding that sweet spot, so you're just hitting, targeting that rear delt, and then you just squeeze the hell out of them for 5 reps. Again, this is more of a higher volume type of workout. I actually prefer these workouts to heavyweight. Heavyweight 6 to 8 reps, I always get injured, whereas these type of workouts, I get a sweat on, get a good pump, feel like I've done my job. Next exercise, we're going to go for moderate weight, 25 kg, so 55 pounds, and we're going to do front raising, but we're going to do them nice and slow, feel that burn, feel that peak contraction, and that's all we're aiming for. So the fifth exercise was shrugs. So we've currently done a press, side lateral, rear delts, front raise, so all isolation, and then we're doing shrugs to finish. We're going to go on to a bit of cable, a bit of resistant work. Again, high volume, just like a finisher kind of set. So I'll make it up when we get over there. Guys, Ryan Terry here, IFBB Pro in the Men's Physique division. So I'm down here at UFC Gym Nottingham to try out their recovery centre. Obviously I've done a little training session and it's all about recovery. So for me, over the past couple of years, I've had a few injuries. I've been training over 20 years, so kind of comes with the territory. I've been doing a lot of cold water therapy with regards to hot and cold, so infrared saunas, cold ice baths, and a lot of deep tissue work as well through physiotherapy. Right, so we're wanting to know what the difference between cryotherapy is and my ice bath, what I do on the daily.
So, the cryotherapy goes down to minus 130 degrees Celsius, so that means that it's way colder than any ice bath that you could probably get into.
My ice bath's 3 degrees,
yeah,
so it's a lot colder.
So, mate, minus 133.
And what's the maximum time we're allowed in there?
3 minutes.
Right,
so you start off at 2 minutes and then we build you up to 3 minutes because we don't want to shock you too much when you get in there.
I have done it a couple of times. I've done it in America and in France, but like different types of machines. You know where they go to the neck and the tube.
So this is a whole body cryo, which is quite good. So we have that screen there, so you can move it from keep your head out of the machine or all the way in.
You put your head in there?
Oh yeah.
Minus 130.
Yeah, we recommend it as well because it gives you the whole full body cryotherapy.
Put your full head under.
Full head, everything in there.
That's something I haven't done, so I'll try that. So this is going to be opening in March. So we're in obviously February now, so less than a month. I'm looking forward to trying this. This is hopefully what I'm going to be using on my Olympia prep. So we've obviously got 10 months. I'm even going to use it in my off season, try and get into a routine of, what would you recommend? Once a week or?
Yeah, so we'll just have to see, we'll sit down and do a consultation, see when your competition is, see what your training is looking like beforehand, and then work through that way.
Cool, sounds good. And then what else are we trying today? Because this isn't available today, this is obviously next month. We've got
today we're trying Normatec compression therapy. So what that is it has a pneumatic compression, is the way that it works. So what it will do is it will compress, these are the sleeves, what it will do is it will compress your muscles and everything into basically different sections. It will segment your leg, so it will start off at your feet and it will basically calibrate to your muscle size, so it will come in and tighten up, see where you're at, and then from there it will start. It has 3 phases. The first phase is pulsing, so that will basically like kind of massage you into what you need to be doing to recover. And then the next 2 phases, one of them prevents backflow and the other one just promotes circulation. So what it will do is it will restrict blood flow in some areas and promote blood flow in the other areas. So if you can imagine, we're restricting blood flow at our calves, for example, promoting it up top, and then it will flush through, get rid of all that lactic acid, get rid of your DOMS.
And when would you recommend this? So obviously I trained legs yesterday. So would you do this direct after legs, or you can do it any time?
So we could use this for a warm up, so we can get you on it before you start legs, because it improves mobility as well. Or we can do it afterwards, just to like prevent DOMS, onset muscle soreness, all of that type of stuff. Should we get you in?
Yeah, let's do this.
Shall I turn the tanning on?
I actually thought it was yeah.
It's a serious treatment.
So how long do you stay in these for then?
So you stay in them for about 20 to 30 minutes.
Nice.
So we'll get you on today for about 30 minutes.
Okay.
So you could help be a full session, and we'll see how you feel afterwards.
Awesome. Mature, Ryan. Real mature. Ash, pass me my drink.
Deary.
I'm joking. No, but please can I have a drink?
Here you go.
Thank you.
You
Can I have an umbrella?
Nice one. Nice, sweet.
Should we name this?
You ready to go to space? That's what it looks.
Alright, I'm going to start you on level 7, which is the highest level.
Let's go. Let's do this. Thank you. Feel it. Do I get up then? Or
Yeah. Get up.
Other one? 50-50 shot. Got that one wrong. I'm prepping in December. We've got 10 months from now. What's the protocol you'd say for me to do then?
So just from right now, all I try to do is keep injury prevention. So that would be the main focus. Make sure all of your mobility is good. You've got everything, range of motion perfect, technique is all great, so that we're not risking any injury.
Yeah.
And then we'll start implementing Normatec after every session. Really is what I'd recommend.
Okay.
Just get you into the leg sleeves after leg day, to the arms after any push or pull, and then the hips throughout, honestly. And then get the cryotherapy done periodized throughout. So like we might do it once every 3 days, maybe once every week, but then we'll do that like based off of when your competition day is, so that we can basically have you peaking at the right time.
Okay.
So we'd wait to see when the date is, what your training plan is looking like for the cryotherapy, and then put it in at the right amount of time with the right intervals. For the Normatec, we'll get you on it now, and then also give you a Theragun that you can use and get going throughout. And I'd recommend using the Theragun during your session as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so take it around with you, and then.
Okay.
Which one would you prefer?
Thank you very much.
No worries at all.
Thank you. Didn't expect that. Bring it in.
So, which one do you reckon is going to be best suited to you?
I think the
Wave roll.
if that's okay.
Of course, bro. Of course. Here you go.
That's very kind of you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Not bad, boy. So you didn't see me this on camera. I was trying this a minute ago, and this is insane. To be fair, I've got to build my resistance up because I was not very good on it. But you wait, you see. No, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Of course.
Really kind of you. Thank you. Does that mean I'm getting into UFC now?
Mate, when you do hang on board shorts.
Yeah, new career. No, thank you so much, mate.
Hey,
Really
no worries,
appreciate
mate.
it.
Anytime,
Thank
mate.
you. Nibs, it was lovely to meet you,
So
mate.
much,
Thank
mate.
you for
Lovely
everything.
to meet you.
Give you one clue. Now, what a day it's been. I want to firstly say a massive thank you to Suki and all the team at UFC Gym Nottingham. Class facility, absolutely amazing. If you're in the area, go check them out. Seriously, brilliant gym. Also to Nibs, who helped me with recovery. You've seen it all. The cryotherapy I'm looking forward to happening next month. We managed to get an artificial tree.
I can't believe that actually fit in the car, by the way.
Yeah, it fit in quite well, to be fair. And this is going in my man cave. Or it's a man spa now. Amy calls it a man spa, even though she's used it every night since it's opened. Big shout out. I don't even say if it's the Theragun because UFC gave me this, so I'm looking forward to stepping up my foam rolling with an electric one. I'm going to end this video here. Like I say, we're officially starting the bulk series. This is the first one. We will talk more in the second video about weight, food, how I'm approaching my training. This was just an introduction to it. So thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. Comment below on what you want to see. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.